What's good, y'all? Rugs here. Tonight's hardware review will feature the Raw Shaving RS-18. You'll recall I reviewed the RS-10 a few weeks ago. Raw Shaving is a fairly new company specializing in ultra-premium safety razors, developed by two friends, the co-founders, who aimed for a stylish razor that still has quite a bit of performance. They're available direct on the Raw Shaving website, which I'll link below, and also at westcoastshaving.com. So the RS-18 retails for $375 US. It's made of 100% 316 stainless steel, 316L stainless steel, CNC machined, made in the USA. Features this proprietary lubrication system on both the base plate and top cap. I'll show you that momentarily. Blade gap is 65 millimeters, which puts it in the mid-aggressive class, according to my experience and the literature on the website. Very tight tolerances. The post screw is very robust. The handle's, nice weighty handle. When you sandwich the blade into the posts, which lie in the top cap, there's no room for wiggle or blade chatter or play, if you will. This is 91 millimeter handle. I'd assume it gets you to about 95 millimeters all in with the head attached, and weighs in at 108 grams. The lubrication strips are good for 3 to 4 months of daily shaving, and as you can see, one sandwiches here underneath the base plate. The other inserts itself into the top cap, and there's a slight notch here so you can change it out when applicable. And we'll do that right now because I've been using this lubrication strip for quite a while, and it was part of a pass round, so I'm not quite sure how many uses are on it. I haven't noticed any degradation, but the replacements come in one of these lovely cases. I'll take these out so they don't fall, but you can see it holds 4 replacement sets, and you simply insert them where they go. And when I do disassemble the razor after use, I do let these dry out, and they seem to hold up very well. That inserts right there very easily. Sandwich it all together and screw it down, and you're ready to roll. So the RS-18, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, for me, shaves much better than the RS-10. I'm not necessarily convinced it's because of the lubrication strips in terms of the lubrication, the additional lubrication they provide, but I do think the increased angle of the blade based on those lubrication strips, particularly in the top cap, make for this a really efficient razor. It's got a very intuitive angle to use for cutting. It also has a very wide sweet spot. It's quite efficient for a 65 millimeter gap. I don't have to do a lot of additional buffing on the dome to get my trouble areas. One pass is typically enough, and that's what I prefer when I'm dome shaving, is a one pass against the grain shave. The razor itself is very well balanced, and I do enjoy the 108 grams worth of heft. That's quite a familiar weight for me, with most stainless coming in around that 100 gram mark, head and handle included. So I was able to put this razor into what I call cruise control within the first half of my first pass ever using this. It's efficient but feels safe. I've yet to harm myself with this razor. despite several uses on the head and on the face, and it's quite an enjoyable shave. If I had to compare the shave feeling to another razor, I think I would compare it to the recently released Fine Marvel. It's got a bit of blade feel, but it still feels safe, and it's got that ultra efficiency that you're looking for without sacrificing safety, if you will. So, some final thoughts on the Raw Shaving RS-10. Really unique razor. Definitely unique in any class, but certainly a unique offering in the ultra premium class. I do recognize that $375 US is not chump change, and this razor probably is not for most people based on that price tag. I'm certainly not in the community that can afford this as part of my repertoire. I was fortunate enough to be loaned this by a fellow wet shaver, and I appreciate being able to provide you all a review for it. I do think it offers enough that if you are in that disposable income class, you could get one of these and be very happy with the performance and the uniqueness of the lubrication system it provides. I wouldn't call it a game changer, but it certainly changes things up enough to justify at least a look at a purchase if you're in the market for ultra premium. Congrats to Raw Shaving on this marvel of a razor, and I do hope you all enjoyed the review. As always, thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Comment below if you have anything to say, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. See ya.